Hello, Mr. Ta Kyung-min.
Yeah, hello, nice to meet you. This is
Yes.
Cha from the Summer University.
Okay, so I can call you Mr. Cha, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so good afternoon, Mr. Cha. So I'm Theodosia. I'm from the International Office of Universitas International Batam. So nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you, everyone.
Yeah, so I think this is the first time I met you. Yeah, okay. So thank you very much for the offer from Sanmun University about the exchange program to Sanmun University. So I already shared the poster of this info session to our students. So now there are around 40 students joining this Zoom meeting, and I still believe that there will be more students who will join. Okay, so I think you're also busy because it's already 5 p.m. in Korea, and I think it's already not your work hour, right? So so without further ado, so I would like to welcome you. Thank you very much for coming and spend your time to share the information about the exchange program. I believe most of our students are interested to join exchange, especially to South Korea, because South Korea is quite famous here. We Indonesians like to watch the K-drama and also K-pop, and so famous in Indonesia. So I think mostly students are also interested to come to South Korea. So therefore, so good. I also would like to welcome all students here, and also probably there are also some lecturers joining. So to all students, thank you for joining this info session as well. So please kindly listen to the presentation of Mr. Cha. And in case if you are interested to join, and if you would like to ask more detailed information about exchange to Sanmun University, so please kindly type your questions in the chat box. Yeah. Okay. So therefore, I would like to directly invite Mr. Cha to start your presentation, and after that, I will be followed by a question and answer session from the students. Okay. Take your time.
Okay. Warm greetings from Summer University. 안녕하세요. 저는 선문대학교 글로벌 지원팀에서 근무하고 있는 차경민입니다. 저희 만나서 반갑습니다. Hello everyone, this is Cha from the Summer University, and then today I'm really happy to meet all of you, especially the student of the University International in Batam. And then between the UIB and the SMU has the exchange course. So I introduce about the Summer University first, and then giving you the information about our exchange course for next semester. I just want sharing one video for knowing about the Summer University. 소리도 나오고. 다시 궁금하시고. 소리 아마 재생 안 걸리는 소리. 아래 체크 소리.
Get to know about Sun Moon. You searched it up, you read about it, you even applied. There are scholarships too, a lot of them. The university here has 2 campuses, 6 colleges, 20 buildings, and 29 departments, and it's continuing to grow. We have an art hall, concert hall, computer facilities, coffee shops, photo studios, soccer fields. There are international students too, from 75 nations. Yep, 75. You get involved in activities, you create ideas, make projects on campus. You hang out with people from the USA, Australia, Philippines, Russia, wherever. And they may even send you there too. Sometimes you can't go to the world, but the world will come to you. You join clubs, you paint, You meditate, you investigate, you research, you make reports, your friends are playing sports, you take exams. Oh my gosh, there's more exams. It's okay, you create, you're innovative. You make music, you perform, you make films, campaigns, you write a speech, you rewrite, start again, enter a contest, you make memories, exchange cultures, you make a team, collaborate, improve your skills, make mistakes, start again, develop, make presentations, give those presentations, you win awards for those presentations, you meet the president.
더욱더 열정적인 대학 생활 되길 바랍니다. 총장으로서 여러분들 적극 환영하고 돕겠습니다.
You challenge yourself, try something new, searching for answers, finding those answers. You break boundaries, find your passion, you move others' hearts. You're determined, you make an impact. You dream, and your dream is clear. You don't wait, you go for it.
Well, this is our official video, which is made by our international student. Also in the some university, the best part is a global abilities for all of the world. Almost 150 countries are from our university. Also, there is a 20 or the 30 students from the Indonesia. And also we have some Muslim reputation place, and then we are treating the halal food. So you don't have to worry about it when we are studying in some university. So the most important thing of our university is the international student. We're having some maybe 2 or 3 rank in Korea for the exchange student, and then especially the foreign student. So it is very our specific things. And I will give you about the information, the fact sheet about for the next semester exchange things. Please just wait a moment. This is some university's 2022 spring semester exchange program, and then we are using two ways of the exchange program. The first one is for the international studies and Korean study, which is for the who cannot know about the Korean language. So we are serving to the international course, which is doing the English class kind of global issue or the perspective on the global leadership. And then the simple things everyone can easily understanding the global things through the English. And the second one is the Korean study program. So usually when you are here as an exchange student, you will take in the morning time for the Korean class. Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., you will take a Korean class, which is level up to you. And then in the afternoon, you will take a international class. It is doing by the English, and then our Professor Adu, maybe later I will introduce to you. He is teaching those kind of the subject and then get the credit. And the second one is the major studies. We are basically giving all the majors and all the department to open to you, but it is the mandatory to have above topic level 4, because our class of the major, most of our major is doing the Korean language. So you have to know at least topic level 4. You can understand the class of our lectures. So we are required to topic level 4 to understanding our majors, because it is more difficult thing to study. So it is mandatory to knowing about the Korean language, because our all majors doing the Korean language. So if we have above topic level 4, or can easily understand the Korean lectures, so you can easily think to all the majors which you want to take in your university or so. So we're having 43 departments in our university. So because we are complex university, so we have all the things too you can want to study, and we hope you to take this kind of course. So in our university, we are using the two kind of steps, the international studies plus Korean language study program. It is for the who cannot know the Korean language very well. But second method is the major studies, but who has above topic level 4 to opening all the majors. And this is the thing about our things. So this is a thing about our class. Our class started on spring semester on March 1st, and it will be finished on June 30 or kind of the time. And we have quarantine of the coronavirus. So if you enter here, maybe you will be in here at next February 7th to 10. So you should be arrived here, and then 10 days of the quarantine will be doing by yourself. And then we will serving to you the place to quarantine in our dormitory. Anyway, you have to know 10 days of the quarantine exists to entering the Korea. And our application deadline is on November 30, but I know it is not enough time for you. So I will prolong the time to the international manager about to prolong the more time to application deadline. So you don't have to worry about it. But anyway, so you should two kind of the application form to send us the email first of the soft copy, but you also have to send us the hard copy through the post. So because to get the visa. So anyway, two ways we will get about the application, and then I will give you more time to UIB student about the application, so you don't have to worry about it. But the most important thing is that I already sharing the application form and the application things about the accommodation letter or the medical checkup list or kind of that things to your manager who introduced to me, and then please check to her about the application form, and then later maybe he or she will choose the final student who want to study in some university. So we will give the chance to study in here. And the tuition fee is waived because you are studying here as an exchange student. You only pay for the tuition fee in UIB, not to the some university. But you have to pay yourself about the round trip of the airfare and then accommodation fee. It is almost for one semester is USD $800 for the accommodation using in our dormitory for one semester. And then it is not contained the meal. So we have some restaurants in our university. So you can pay yourself about the meals and airfares and insurance. These are things not included on the exchange course. The only thing is the waived tuition. You should pay your university the tuition fee, and then the other things to pay in here, the accommodation fee, and then the meals, and then airfares and insurance fees. Also, we have some student program. Maybe we will give you the one-on-one match to the Korean student to become a tutor or the kind of the mentoring to maybe you will have the Korean friend to through the program, the mentoring programs to having a time to study Korean, and then to having a time for the cultural event, and then to visiting some places in Korea. So we will support you if you study here at the exchange course. And these things I already shared to the UIB, the application procedure, and then the document. So preparing those documents and then send it to us through the soft copy and the post copy. So we need to make a visa. So we need the original paper. So preparing those things, the application form and letter of recommend and study plan and academic transcription and health certification and copy of passport to Poros to send to your staff about the application. And this is my information. And then we need also 2 copies for the get visa. Okay, and this is a thing about our university's exchange course. The most important thing is this: if we hope to students who know the Korean very well, because we want to give you the chance to study in here at the same major course, and then we will open all the class of the majors. So basically we are prepared to who he or she know the Korean language very well. That is our thing we hope. But if you don't know the Korean very well, but it's okay to take a simple Korean class and then international class also. So we will both to supply to the student. And this is a thing about our university exchange course information. And I want to introduce to you about our professor who is teaching the international class for the exchange student. His name is Professor Emmanuel Adu. Yeah, please welcome me.
Okay, I guess you could hear me. Let me greet you all from around the world. It's a great opportunity to meet you. It's like, I don't know, I can see familiar names there. I don't know if some of you are old, maybe some of you previously studied some university, or you have similar name with them. Maybe if you have any senior that have studied here since 2016, I mean, they might know me somehow, and I bet they're going to say, yeah, it's pretty much maybe good thing about me. I hope so. Right? I greet you all. I mean, the first thing people usually ask me is, sir, how long have you been in Korea? That's the first question they ask me. And as soon as I say it, they're surprised. Wow, right? So I will let you guess. Okay, let me be kind. I mean, I'm not teaching today. So I've been in Korea since 2002. Oh, it's a lot, right? 2002. And if I'm here, then it means it's a good place. Let me give a simple story. I had the opportunity to travel with our president, the president of some university, to one famous university in the Middle East, Sharjah University in Dubai. So I was accompanying, as I said, I accompanied the president and few colleague professors, but it happened that I was the only foreigner. And what kind of foreigner? Maybe somebody that looked like me, African. So the president of the university in Sharjah wasn't really interested in other people, was really rather interested in me. Who is this guy? Is he just a translator? And the president introduced me, oh, this guy is one of our professors and has been in some, and the guy wanted to know, how long have you been to Korea? And I said, oh, since 2012. Then by then it was about, right, 17 years in Korea. So, wow. So you mean, how long have you been in some university? And I told him I've been in some university since I came to Korea. And he said, wow. So it means that, yeah, the guy didn't want to hear any other thing. He said, if somebody like you have been to that university that long, it means that this is a good place to be. I said, yeah, some university is a great place to be because as my friend just mentioned, it's kind of a very international. So if you have the opportunity to talk to some of your seniors, they will tell you it's very international. And what makes some university very unique is our ability to blend with other culture and other religion. Yes, this is our strong point. You cannot see this one anywhere, maybe in Korea, where especially our friends from the Muslim world are very free in just worshiping here. So even have a place, you have a place for the prayers. Yeah, you have an Islamic center, it's no more operating, but have a place that you can just go and have your prayers. And in terms of food, yeah, they have a way they can just eat food that I sanctioned by the prophet, peace repose on his name, right? So in other words, some university, if you want me to tell you, if I'm here, I mean, that's a good place to be. And if you want to know about some university, I think I'm the best person to be, because maybe the Korean may be biased. They would try to promote some university to you. But I can say, I'm not a Korean, so you should tell what I say to be clear. Yeah, it's a great place to be. I've been here that much. And I'm not just here as a professor, I was a student. I mean, studying the Korean language, take all my courses from the bachelor, master's, and PhD, and I'm teaching here. So you can see it's literally my house, right? So I really wish that I can have the opportunity to meet some of you great students. I mean, my Indonesian students are so almost great. I keep on receiving email from them. Even this week, I spoke with Ida. I mean, I don't know if you know one of your seniors. Great student. I mean, so far the Indonesian students are great, right? Great. So anyway, I'm not here to make a speech. I'm here to say that yes, Korea is a good place to be. Everything considered is very safe, really safe, and it's a place where we can really experience. Hey, why not? You have BTS here, is that right? You have the BTS and the great people here. You have Korean drama and movies. Hey, you know. So plus you can come here and study, and I'll be waiting for you here. So in other words, if you have this opportunity, don't mix it. I know it might be very tough for you, maybe deciding, but you might be, I can guarantee that if you have like on your record that we study abroad, I mean, if you want to find a job, maybe, and you say, oh, happy to study abroad, you have this one as a certificate. I mean, you can even back in Indonesia, any place in the world. Yeah, we have the opportunity to have maybe a place to work compared to somebody who did not take this opportunity. Of course, I'm not going to tell you everything in Korea is purple rose. No, there are going to be difficulties, but everything depends on you, how much willing you are. So I'm going to say something. If you don't come to study, don't come at all. If you want to study, plus maybe enjoying the Korean culture, you're welcome. But if you want to really come and have fun, please, this place is not for you, right? So once again, thank you very much. You want to talk to me personally, you can just ask my contact from my colleague over there. You're going to give my information. And yes, hoping to see you all here. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Maybe if you're here as an exchange student, maybe the Professor Adu will give you the international class and the lectures. So we also hope you to be here and then studying together in the next year. And this is all I want to give you the information. So maybe please give me the questions or kind of that.
So if you have any questions, we try to answer them.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Cha, and also Prof. Adu. Okay, so students, please, if you have questions, please type your questions in the chat box. Yeah, okay. So for Mr. Cha, I would like to ask about there are 3 classes, right? So international class, Korean class, and also for major studies. So for example, if our students, they don't achieve the topic level 4, so they will only join the international class and also Korean class, right?
Yes, so he or she doesn't have the Korean language test, so it is okay to take an international class plus the basic Korean class.
Okay, I see. For the Korean class, so it will be like if they don't have any knowledge about Korean language, for example, so they will join the very basic class, right?
Right. So we are serving you the older grade of the Korean language. Even though you can understand the Korean, at least the alphabet or kind of that, it doesn't matter to you. We are serving you your grade.
Okay, I see. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So and also for the deadline of the submission of soft copy and also hard copy, so it will be, what is it, extended, like you will prolong it. So at least the due date will be on what day, Mr. Cha?
But it is okay to send us the soft copy first. It is okay to me because I can check the visa. But anyway, after send us to the soft copy, please give it soon about the post copy, and then those things maybe I will contact you the personally through the email. But at least I need at least until the December 10. I need the application things through the email also. So maybe it is the longest term is the December 10. That will be the last date which I need the application from through the email.
Okay, December 10. Okay. And then about the quarantine, right? So I think students need to know the procedures of the quarantine, how much they need to pay, about the PCR test and so on. I think they also need the details, so they need to prepare, if they need to, pay the fee and things like that.
Okay. Yeah, so all the people who is from the other country need a quarantine for 10 days in Korea. It is mandatory. And then the quarantine will be doing our dormitory. If we arrive in the airport, we will take you to our university, and then we will make some dormitory building for the quarantine place. So you don't have to worry about it. But anyway, in the last semester, we are doing the quarantine cost is $500 US. $500 US. It is almost the Korean 50만 won. It is almost a similar money, but it is your charge to pay it. So you should prepare $500 US for the quarantine in Korea.
Okay, so it's about 7 million in Indonesia, yeah. 7 million rupiahs.
Yeah,
okay.
But if you use the official quarantine place or the other quarantine place, it is double paid. It is almost $1,000 US, but we will serve you our university place, so we will only get the 50%.
Okay, I see. So it's $500 if the students stay in Sanmon University dormitory. And,
Right.
and may I know like the detail of the payment, like the $500 is used for what stuff that one?
Sure, yeah. So it is contained for 2 weeks or 10 days of the quarantine, and then living the coast accommodation, and then we will serve you the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It is contained for the 10 days, and then we can give you the halal food through the meal box. So we can serve the halal food to the meal box for the every meals through the meal box. And then also it is contained we give you the water, or we give you all the things you need. So it is contained all the things for the 10 days of the quarantine.
Okay, how about the PCR test? How many?
Yeah, it is also contained the PCR test cost. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about it. So it's a mandatory to, when you're coming to the Korea, after 1 day, you will go to us the test, take a COVID test, PCR test, and then after 10 days, you will also do the PCR test once again. And then the cost of the quarantine, the $500 contain the two times of the current PCR test. It is contained.
Okay, I see. Okay, so I need to explain in bahasa Indonesia, I think. Okay, so jadi teman-teman, jadi ini exchange offline, harus tatap muka, harus pergi ke Korea. So you have to go to Korea. So ketika teman-teman datang sampai di Korea itu harus karantina. Nah, karantinanya itu selama 10 hari di asramanya Sanmun. Nah, nanti teman-teman akan dijemput di bandara. Oke. Nah, untuk biaya karantinanya itu adalah $500 kalau kita convert ke rupiah itu sebesar 7 juta rupiah. Nah, $500 itu sudah termasuk dengan biaya teman-teman tinggal di asrama, kemudian makan 3 kali sehari, sarapan, makan siang, dan makan malam. Nanti kalau untuk teman-teman yang muslim, mereka akan berikan halal food dan diberikan dalam bentuk meal box. Kemudian untuk air minum dan juga hal-hal yang mungkin teman-teman perlukan karena selama karantina teman-teman tidak boleh keluar dari asrama. Kemudian juga kan itu juga sudah termasuk dengan PCR test. PCR testnya akan diberikan selama 2 kali, yaitu saat teman-teman sampai di Korea, kemudian nanti teman-teman setelah teman-teman selesai karantina di hari ke-10, teman-teman akan PCR test, gitu ya. Oke. Ada pertanyaankah teman-teman? Kalau tidak bisa dalam bahasa Inggris, boleh ditulis dalam bahasa Indonesia. Okay, there is one question in the chat box. Is there any scholarship for the student exchange, Mr. Cha?
Yeah, well, actually, all the same thing for the other university also. The exchange student only for the waive the tuition fee each other. So that is the biggest scholarship, I think, because you only pay for in the UIB for the tuition fee, and then you don't have to pay us. So I think that is the biggest thing for the scholarship.
Yes, okay, thank you, Mr. Cha. Okay, so Rizal, untuk beasiswa itu kalau teman-teman semua ikut exchange, berarti teman-teman ini untuk yang exchange program internasional ya, teman-teman tidak perlu membayar uang SKS di UIB maupun tidak perlu bayar uang SKS di Sanmun. Jadi teman-teman ketika teman-teman ikut exchange program internasional itu beasiswanya adalah berupa dengan pembebasan biaya SKS. Jadi kalau teman-teman ambil 24 SKS di semester itu teman-teman tidak akan membayar. Jadi hanya membayar BPP pokok ya di semester ketika teman-teman ambil exchange program. Oke. And then juga untuk uang kalau dari UIB memang kita tidak kasih untuk uang tiket pesawat, untuk uang pengurusan visa, untuk uang teman-teman makan selama di sana itu tidak ada. Memang beasiswa yang kami berikan adalah dalam bentuk pembebasan biaya uang SKS. Okay, thank you, Mr. Cha. So the students don't need to pay the tuition fee at our home university. Like we also, but they need to pay like we have two types of tuition fee, but we will wait for one of them. Okay. And also about the like the food. Okay, so is there any canteen or is it far to find halal food near San Moon University?
In here also, we are having so many students from the Muslim student, and then maybe they usually buy some food near in the market, because near in our university there is a big supermarket, and then we having some kitchen for the international student, because they need some halal food or to make a cook. So we have the kitchen place, and then there is a big market for the students who can easily buy some food for the halal. And then nowadays students sometimes to ordering using the cafeteria for the chicken or kind of the things to chicken or the beef. I just heard that they can easily for the chicken or the beef. So we have some cafeteria for the selling the kind of food. And also in here, we have so many Muslim students. So they usually sometimes ordering through the internet, the halal food, or sometimes they are going to the market to buy some food materials to cooking by themselves. Because we have the kitchen room.
Okay, I see. Thank you. So it's quite easy, yeah, for the students, especially for Muslim students, if they would like to go to Korea, because yeah, it will be some of their consideration. So teman-teman untuk yang Muslim, untuk di kantin itu teman-teman ada ayam dan juga sapi ya, chicken and beef yang teman-teman bisa makan. Kemudian kalau memang mau masak sendiri juga bisa, karena di dekat San Moon itu ada pasar. Jadi di sana juga sudah ada dapur ya, sudah ada dapur, teman-teman bisa masak di asramanya. Okay. And then also for the dormitory, how much do the students need to pay for the dormitory per month or per semester?
For the one semester, maybe you are here to March to June, maybe almost 4 months. It is, wait, I will just, it is the $800 for one semester. $800 for the accommodation of dormitory fee.
Okay, so during their stay in San Moon, yeah, right?
Right.
Okay, $800 is about 11 million, yeah, 11.5 millions in rupiahs. Okay, okay, and in one dormitory, so like it's like 4 persons in one room or 2 persons?
2 persons using one room.
2 persons using one room. Okay, and also there's a question in the chat box. So hello, good afternoon. I want to ask about the study program, the major. So for example, if she takes the different study program during this student exchange, for example, she is from engineering department and would like to take the business department courses, for example, is it possible?
Sure, it is possible, but for the major class, it is mandatory to know the Korean language, because all the major class doing the Korean. So it doesn't matter to us, because we will give you the certification about the class and then giving you the units after our class. But the most important thing is our class, especially the major class, is doing the Korean language. So he or she has to know the Korean language very well.
Okay, okay, I see. Oke, jadi begini Feby, kalau kamu misalnya kamu mahasiswa hukum ya, mungkin di San Moon tidak ada hukum, dia mata kuliahnya bisnis. Jadi kamu boleh ambil, cuma untuk yang kelas reguler itu kamu harus bisa berbahasa Korea dengan standar di topik level 4. Ya, topik level 4. Nah, kalau kamu tidak berbahasa Korea, tidak bisa berbahasa Korea, berarti kamu bisa ambil yang international class. Ya, itu ada pilihan mata kuliahnya tadi yang sudah di-share oleh Mr. Cha, yaitu sudah ada 7 mata kuliah. Jadi belajar bahasa Korea juga nanti di sana. Gitu. Okay, so it means that she will, if she cannot, what was it? If she doesn't have the topic level 4, so it means that she will join the international class with the list of subjects that we already offer, right? With the 9 credits minimum that she has to take.
Yeah. Take a 9 credit of the international class, especially made 3 classes for the regular class, and then but Monday to Friday in the morning time they will take the Korean language class. It is almost 4 class and then 16 unit usually we give you for the Korean class.
Okay, so for the international class, 3 classes because each is 3 credits, right? And then for Korean class, how many?
For subject.
4 subjects. Yeah, so it means that if they take minimum, so they will take 7 subjects, right?
Yeah, right.
And for the Korean class, so it will be included in the academic transcript, right? The subjects.
Yeah, sure. We have the Korean language institution, and we have the so many teachers who are teaching the Korean language to all the international students. So we have all the things about the textbook or our teachers and the content to the study in Korea. So if you don't know at least the single word of the Korean, it is okay because we are giving the simple basic thing to the international, to the beginner. It doesn't matter because we are serving all those your grade.
Okay.
Let me add something here. As he said, you don't need to worry. If you don't speak Korean at all, you don't need to worry at all. You come here, you can begin from, let's say, the Korean alphabet. Then you'll be provided a certification at the end of the studies based on your performance. So you're going to be given a certificate separately from your Korean studies. Then you're going to be given another transcript based on the 9 credit international class, include what I give. So you're going to be given a separate certification on your performance in the Korean, maybe based on your level. Then the 9 credit that you're going to be given a transcript that shows that you took this course in our university. Yeah.
Okay, I see. Thank you, Prof. Adu. Because if they get certificate, it's okay. But I mean, if it's also converted to their academic transfer, it's also better.
I mean, what's important is that you have to decide if you want to add them to as a person. Yeah. You might make the decision. We give them the certificate that they took this month and this hours of Korean language course. So you decide now how do you want to use it. Then we give them a transcript based on the other 9 international courses they took. Right. So it's fun to have a certification in Korean. It's amazing.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I think it's better if we would like to learn the Korean language directly at Korea, because we have to use the language. Okay, the dormitory fee, it's already gonna be. Any other questions from the students, please?
Well, anyway, because even though there is a coronavirus situation, but in here we are trying to serve the vaccine also in here, and then to safety is the most important thing, and then we are trying to the clean situation for the study in Korea, so you don't have to worry about it too much. And then we have so many Muslim students also, and we have almost the time length of in Korea about the international class and the international foreign student, so you don't have to worry about it. And then please welcome to Korea in the next semester, and then I hope you see in our campus soon. Thank you very much. Yes, that's all what I wanted to tell you, everyone.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Cha. So is there any requirements about the vaccine? Is there any requirements if students would like to join this, that they need to have the complete vaccination?
Actually, this is not our decision. It is decided by our government. So we only treat the vaccine take in Korea. We just accept only for the vaccination in our country. So if your students take a vaccine in Indonesia, so it means that the student should be the quarantine for 10 days. There is no regulation. If he or she already took a vaccine in Indonesia, but it is not the same for us. So we require for the quarantine for 10 days, even though he or she take a vaccine.
Okay. So in case if the students haven't take any vaccine, is it also allowed to I mean, is it also allowed to come?
Oh yeah, there is no problem. Also, if he or she didn't take a vaccine in Indonesia, maybe we are trying to serve you to take a vaccine in here. So
Okay, I see. So it means that vaccine or not, so just they must to do the quarantine, right? Okay.
right, yeah.
Okay, and also there is a private chat from the students. So if they are an exchange student, are they allowed to take a part-time job in Korea?
No, it is not. The student cannot do the part-time job through the visa about the exchange course.
Oke, so jadi untuk yang ambil exchange itu tidak boleh kerja part-time ya di Korea. Jadi tidak boleh sama sekali untuk kerja part-time.
So if the student is on this exchange visa, he or she cannot do the part-time job. But if one the person is enrolled as a student, which is not an exchange, then the person will be given the opportunity. But as an exchange student for just 1 semester, the government, because it's going to be a language issue, why you want to work when you don't speak the language? So you cannot protect yourself. So in order to prevent things like this, so the government does not give the permission to do any part-time job during your stay in Korea as an exchange student. So at least when you have the topic 4 and you are in training as a student taking a major class, then the opportunity changes. We have the opportunity to do part-time job. But as an exchange student, for the sake of language and security issue, the student cannot do the
part-time job.
Yes.
Oke, thank you Prof. Adu. Oke, jadi teman-teman tidak boleh untuk bekerja di Korea karena teman-teman adalah mahasiswa exchange. Jadi untuk security teman-teman di sana dan juga karena teman-teman kan belum bisa fasih berbahasa Korea seperti itu. Okay, there is a question about tuition fee. I already explained ya. So teman-teman, kalau untuk tuition fee itu yang pertama teman-teman berarti yang tuition fee itu kan teman-teman di UIB bayar 2 ya, ada uang SKS dan juga uang kuliah atau BPP pokok. Nah teman-teman, ketika teman-teman mengikuti exchange program internasional kemanapun itu, selama itu universitas luar negeri, teman-teman hanya membayar BPP pokok saja. Jadi beasiswanya diberikan berupa penghapusan biaya SKS. Oke, Rizal? Ya, jadi tidak membayar uang SKS ya, hanya membayar uang BPP pokok saja ke UIB. Kalau ke Sanmun University, you don't need to pay any tuition fee. Kamu tidak perlu membayar uang SKS ataupun uang kuliah Sanmun, hanya ke UIB saja. Nah, yang perlu teman-teman persiapkan adalah yang pertama adalah biaya hidup ya di sana, kemudian biaya untuk dormitory di asrama itu $800 per semester atau sekitar 11 juta rupiah per semester, kemudian biaya karantina sebesar $500 atau sekitar 7 juta rupiah, kemudian untuk uang transport, uang visa, uang tiket, pesawat semua teman-teman secara mandiri. Dan juga nanti teman-teman akan membayar uang administrasi program internasional ke UIB sebesar 5 juta rupiah. Nah, untuk apa 5 jutanya? Itu adalah untuk teman-teman, kan kami juga membantu teman-teman untuk proses registrasi, pengajuan visa. Nah, itu juga nanti itu adalah untuk seperti uang komitmennya teman-teman mau daftar ke program internasional UIB. Nah, jika teman-teman bisa tidak diterima di Sanmun, kami akan kembalikan 100%. Tapi jika teman-teman sudah diterima, kami tidak akan kembalikan karena uangnya akan kami gunakan untuk uang administrasi selama pengajuan programnya teman-teman. Oke, gitu. Nah, jika teman-teman nanti keluar dari program, pada teman-teman sudah diterima di program tersebut, kami juga tidak akan kembalikan uang tersebut. Jadi itu uang komitmen, seperti uang komitmen, gitu teman-teman. Okay, are there any more questions? Ada lagi pertanyaan teman-teman terkait dengan exchange program to Sun Moon University? Oh yeah, okay. So for the students who cannot, like, who don't have any topic do they need to submit any kinds of English proficiency certificate like TOEFL or TOEIC or IELTS?
Well, if student has that kind of English ability, so maybe the most important thing is that we will get the student from your recommendation. The UIB will recommend to us your students, so it is your thing to choose your student. But maybe we will get at least 2 or 3 students from UIB because we get the 2 or 3 students from the other universities also. So you can choose if you get the application form, and you can choose the final decision doing that kind of things.
Oke, get it, Mr. Cha. Oke, Feby tidak ada, kalau dari Sun Moon mereka tidak ada standar, tapi kalau dari WIB adalah itu minimal TOEIC di 600 ya. TOEIC di sekitar 550 lah minimal. Gitu ya, sesuai standarnya WIB. Ya, 550. Oke, jadi nanti tinggal submit aja ke Miss, kalau sudah sampai dari 550 boleh submit. Gitu, nanti keputusannya dari WIB ya, kira-kira teman-teman eligible atau tidak dari segi bahasa. Jadi mereka tergantung dari kita. Gitu. Okay, any other questions, students, about the exchange program to Sun Moon? Please, if you have questions. So at least UIB can send 2 until 3 students ya. Oke, jadi kuotanya itu bisa untuk 2 sampai 3 mahasiswa. Jadi if you are very interested itu boleh ya. Please, if you want to add any information, Mr. Cha.
Yeah, anyway, I'm really happy to meet all of you through even though the internet, but I hope you see in the face-to-face in the next semester. And also, some university has a plan to do the summer school during the summer vacation time. So using that time, your professors and your student will be here during the summer vacation time 2 or 3 weeks to take a class each other, and then having the things to do the K-pop culture things, and then make some Korean food, and then some Korean traditional things to having a time. So we are planning to preparing the summer school program. So I will let you know later when we are finishing to do it. So if you cannot hear as an exchange student, but I hope all of you to meeting in here at the Summer University for next summer vacation time for the summer school program also.
Okay, interesting, Mr. Cha. Thank you for giving us the clue for the next semester, next year program. Jadi teman-teman, di summer nanti, summer itu sekitaran bulan Juni, Juli. So the summer in Korea will be in July, right? The summer in Korea.
Yeah, maybe July or August. Yeah, both
July
of them.
Or
yeah,
August.
But it will be 2 or 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks. Oke, jadi nanti di summer, terus kan bulan Juli atau Agustus, itu nanti Sun Moon juga akan membuka summer school atau summer vacation program. Itu juga offline ke sana. Kalau memang teman-teman masih ragu untuk ikut exchange, sekitar 2 sampai 3 minggu di Korea, nanti belajar budaya Korea, ada K-pop, ada Korean food, ada makanan Korea, ada K-pop culture dan segala macam. Dan teman-teman kalau memang ingin tahu tentang budaya Korea, gitu. Oke, any questions? Lagi teman-teman ada pertanyaan? Silakan jika ada pertanyaan. Oke. Okay, I think the students, they don't have any more questions. So maybe sometimes they are shy and they will ask the questions to me now. Forward the questions
Okay.
to you, Mr.
Give
Cha.
it to me later through the email. I will reply
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, okay. So we still have time around 1.5 weeks to prepare almost 2 weeks, I think, to prepare the documents. Okay. Okay. So okay. So wait. Okay, sorry for the students. Please kindly fill in the attendance list in the Google form. We already shared the link to the chat box ya. If you would like to get the certificate, kalau mau mendapatkan sertifikat untuk info session ini, so please diisi untuk daftar hadirnya ya, absensinya. Silakan. Okay, so before I officially close the info session, please everyone open your camera, please. Open your camera because I would like to take a picture karena mau miss foto dokumentasi. Okay, come on, please open your camera. Mari dibuka kameranya. Okay. Please. Okay, so please smile, everyone. Okay, one. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the last one, Mr. Cha. I think if the students would like to find the information about Sun Moon, is are there new website that they can visit? Okay.
Through the chatting room, I gave you the Summer University official homepage. So if you enter here, there is a choosing the language, and then we can all the information in our homepage.
Oke, jadi teman-teman kalau misalnya mau cari-cari tahu info tentang Sun Moon, di sana seperti apa, jurusannya apa saja, boleh langsung ke link ya, www.sunmoon.ac.kr. Oke, and then nanti diubah ya pilihan bahasanya ke bahasa Inggris. Oke. Okay, so thank you so much, Mr. Cha, for today, and also Prof. Adu, thank you very much also for coming. So I really hope that I really hope that we can send 2 students to Sun Moon University because yeah, because some of the students also asking about the exchange to Korea, and now we have the opportunity to go to Sun Moon. So I hope that the students after this, they will chat me and ask about the program, so I can send the documents to you by December 3. Okay, so thank you very much once again, Mr. Cha and Prof. Adu. Have
my pleasure.
Have a nice day. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. See you later.
See you. Bye-bye.
명 들어왔더니만. 그럼요. 예, 해요.